Wait, 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 while you take your time. Wait, 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 while you take.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the half point of our kitchen makeover. You can see that there are some spots that have not been painted yet, and there was some wallpaper that was still exposed in some spots, like this one right here. So I want the entire kitchen to be gray and white. And the reason that I say this is the half point is because we are still going to paint the floor, the countertop, and eventually, it'll be a long time from now, but we do want to put up a backsplash and possibly some beadboard on the wall next to the window, because the wallpaper looks really bad right there where we painted over. But this right here, my husband and my stepdad actually built this. It's what the oven and the microwave sit in. And it's been like this pretty much ever since we moved in, and it's been unfinished wood, so I decided to paint it. I finally got some more of the Paris Gray Annie Sloan chalk paint, and after I did 2 coats of this, I did 2 coats of the sealer, which you do not see me using, but I will link it below. This was one of the bigger projects because it did take me 2 days to do, and this was what I did all by myself, but my husband helped me paint, or he painted the ceiling, and we both painted the walls. So I'll show you that in just a second.
I don't know why you're stressing, but I know that you will find it out in time. To be alone is depressing, and you're hurting, I can see it in your eyes. I know you will find your way from all this. I know.
And this right here is just a sign that I made. I've been making a few of these for our house, and it came from a pallet that was actually here when we moved here. They left a bunch of pallets in the backyard, and so I just decided to get my chalk pen and write on it, and you'll see in a little bit what I decided to write on it. And after that, I sprayed some sealer on it. I figured it would be better if I just sprayed it. It would be much quicker. And here's what the kitchen looks like now. I rearranged some things on my cabinets right there, and over here is our command station. I'm still in the process of working on it. And there's the sign I was just working on. I'll zoom in a little bit and you can see that more. And like I was saying, I just rearranged some stuff, and my husband went to the Dollar Tree and got me some more white plates. And this spoon we actually found in our yard back at our old house when we lived in North Georgia. And that coffee cup came from Ross. That's just a little bin that I got from the Dollar Tree that I keep bread in. I also keep bread in that green basket. Those cups I've had for a long time, and the jar and the flowers I got from the Dollar Tree. This is just a plain white bowl and a little tea kettle that I use for decoration now. I used to actually use it all the time. And there's just some stuff I believe I got from the Dollar Tree and possibly Home Goods. So this is my little command center, command station, and I have my new planner that I got from TJ Maxx, and I really love it. So this was a list of things that I was trying to get done in 1 week before my in-laws came down. And I have my little flower and some little clips and my good smelling candle right there. And I also keep my pens and pencils in that green bucket. Here's our fruits and veggies, and they were running kind of low because it was about time to go get some more groceries. And you can see underneath now is white. It's no longer the wallpaper with my gray stool underneath. And I believe I got that from Kohl's, and I use it to put our mail in. And then the Pray Big, Worry Small, I believe I got that from Home Goods. This clock, I actually painted this part white. It was like a pewter color, and it used to be in my dining room, but I painted it white and I love it now. And my husband put it up for me. He put all of this up there for me. This right here, you may have seen the video of my menu planner. I'm gonna make a sign right there. I'm not really sure what it's gonna say yet. If you guys have any ideas of what would be a good idea to put right there, let me know. But right there, I was just now pointing out that the wallpaper is really exposed, and we're eventually going to put up beadboard or some kind of shiplap or something like that. These curtains and curtain rods either came from Ross or TJ Maxx or Home Goods. And there's the sign. I put, y'all come eat, because that's literally what I say whenever it is supper time. I say, y'all come eat. So I thought that would be cute right above the window. I'm going for a country style farmhouse type feel in my kitchen. It's not all the way there yet. There are a lot more things that I would like to add to it. But I do love how everything is white now, because before you could see some of the wallpaper. We also painted the door, and the other side of that door is also now white. We used to have snacks hanging up right there. And that right there, you can see the wallpaper is really bad. I'm going to put up 2 other old utensils on this wall, but that's all I got up so far. Over here is my little coffee and tea station. I have my little basket, and it has different kinds of teas in it. And my coffee maker, that's about 13 years old. And these little canisters, I forgot where I got them from, but I do use them. I keep my sugar and my coffee and tea bags in there. That little sign is from the Dollar Tree, I need coffee. And this right here, it used to be brown, and I painted it, and I had recently sealed it. And this sign, I believe, came from Kohl's. Please and thank you are still magic words. And this little soap dispenser, I believe I got it from Walmart. It was about 3 years ago. And this right here is just some homemade cleaner that I made with lime oil and a little bit of vinegar, water, and rubbing alcohol. I'm not sure where I got this canister. It may have come from, the metal one came from Amazon, I believe, and then those 2, one of them came from Ross, and the other, I believe, came from TJ Maxx or Home Goods. You can always find those really cheap. They're like $5 to $8. I've had those knives for like 13 years. And this canister also came from either Ross, TJ Maxx, or Home Goods, and that came from the Dollar General. And the cutting board came from one of those other 3 stores, either Ross, TJ Maxx, or Home Goods. I can never remember. I can't ever keep them straight. But the counter right here is what I plan to paint white so that it all matches, because right now it clashes really bad because we had to use part of a desk in order to put this stove top in. And if you didn't know already, my other stove top busted on Christmas Eve. So my husband and I recently just put this in, I'd say within the past 2 months. And yeah, so I'm going to paint it so that it doesn't clash anymore like that. I do love the wood look of the countertops that I have now, but this just looks so bad. I do want to paint them white. And the backsplash that I plan on using will be that white brick look back here. And it'll also go back behind the stove. So it'll go all the way around and stop right there. So that little sign came from Kohl's. This is our happily ever after. I got it on sale along with the other one that's above my sink. I believe they were each $4.99. And they're just little wooden box signs. If you saw in my home tour video, I showed my ceilings in a lot of the rooms. They used to be stained yellow and brown and orange because the people that lived here before us smoked, and they lived here for 36 years. So it was stained very, very badly. And now they are white because we went over them with Kills, I believe 3 times. And another project that we still have left to do is light fixtures. So one of these light fixtures actually busted. So I just decided to take the other little globe down as well, or the little shade. And eventually we will get new light fixtures. So if you guys have any suggestions on a farmhouse type light fixture, let me know. And I do plan on painting this table and 2 bar stools. I'm going to paint them white. And the floor, you can see there's still some paint on the floor, which it was fine because I actually plan to paint this kitchen floor within the next month, so stay tuned for that video. And yeah, so I also wanted to show you just a close-up of what I did around the oven and the microwave. I was very pleased with how this turned out. I think it just looks so good. And I kept my pots and pans right there because there's just not that much room underneath my stovetop. And I like the way they look right there. I just think it goes very well with the kitchen.
It's a brighter day for you, baby. Why are you stressing? Why? I can promise you, you'll find a way in time to find someone is a blessing. The love you find, you won't be able to deny. Just take this chance and fly away with me. Let's pray.
This was something else that I painted white. It was a different shade of gray, so it clashed with the cabinets. And I believe I got it from Home Goods or Ross or TJ Maxx. And this is where our snacks used to be, on this side of the door, but I like it looking white and clean, so I decided to put them on the other side of the door, which is in our homeschool room. And there's the snacks right there. I just keep them in a little shoe organizer. And that's all for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.
Your chains and give you time to heal. So